I'm Stevie and this is Caleb, and we're back with another episode of our FSB Weekly Roundup, Game Week 11. We're running through all the weekend's big moments, key talking points, and as always we will finish with this boys' pack challenge. I think based on the week he's had, it's been a pretty good week at it, right? Let's not give too much weight at it. So let's get straight into the weekend's fixtures. We're going to start Chelsea 3, Wolves 0. I mean, Chelsea looked way above Wolves here. Wolves are in big trouble, Caleb, aren't they, at the minute?
Yeah,
so they could be relegated. They're right down there and it's not looking good.
Look where they were last.
Cunha, you see, Cunha, our player, he was helping them. He single-handedly kept them up at league last year. So let's get into Everton 2, Fulham 0. Fulham always give United a bit of a sort of half rough ride, and then we see results like this and I'm always like, what the heck are we doing wrong? But fair play to Everton under David Moyes. He's back in there now and he has them. This is who supports Everton in our family?
My grandma.
His granda, and does it keep you going?
Yes. That's why I was saying, I'm Sunderland. I get Sunderland.
Right, you're going to annoy all the Everton fans in the channel. They'll like our videos.
No,
so it's just your granda.
Because they draw away Sunderland.
So yeah, Everton 2, Fulham 0. Guy and Keane finally broke through. Massive win for Everton. I think Everton will be okay this year, to be honest. With the new stadium and all, I mean, you can't be over adventurous in terms of where they want to finish. I think a good solid finish for them, mid-table, especially pulling in some money for that new stadium. Let's not get ahead of themselves. I mean, most things that have been rushed doesn't last. Just look at Forest. You can't rush it. This slow and steady wins the race here. And Everton's a club I have no issues with. It'll be a very sad day if Everton never went out of the league. Personal opinion there. Moving on, Sunderland 2, Arsenal 2. Massive. Arsenal had a monstrous. With the way Liverpool's been playing recently, I fully expected Arsenal to pull away here against Sunderland. I expected them to wipe the floor with them. I know they've got striker issues. Grekus isn't firing on all cylinders. Gabriel Jesus just coming back from injury. We haven't heard Havertz's name this season at all. So yeah, even with all that said, I expected Sunderland or Arsenal to wipe the floor with Sunderland here massively. But again, Sunderland showed unbelievable fighting spirit, and that comes from one person and one person only. Granit Xhaka has been one of the signings of the season. He's a player I like. He's a player with great technical ability, but great. So, see, being a leader, I look at a leader in a dressing room, and it doesn't have to be anything to do with how they play. It can, being a great leader comes from within. It's in your heart, it's in your soul, it's in your stomach, it's in who you are. And if you're infectious to other people, and if you can uplift people beside you from just being you, well, Granit Xhaka ticks all them boxes. He is. Watch him play. Just watch. See, this next after the international break, let's just watch Granit Xhaka closely. Focus on him in a game, just focus on him. So I would do some weekends if I'm bored. You know, you can watch too much football. I overdose on football, why not, most weekends. And I mean, sometimes I would just challenge myself, right, I'll keep an eye on Mark Guy this weekend, or I'll keep an eye on Semedo. But I mean, that Granit Xhaka, just watch him, monitor him. I mean, the things he does. It's not even on the ball, watch him off the ball. He's like conducting an orchestra. It must be phenomenal for a manager to have a player with that spirit, that heart, that fight. And just, it's a breath of fresh air to see that these traits aren't dying in the game, the way the game's going, because there's a lot of other stuff happening that I'm not happy with. So moving on, I still think that was a massive chance for Arsenal to pull away, but that was 2 points gained for Sunderland, and that was a point drop for Arsenal. That was 3, it was definitely. I don't think there's a positive to come from that Sunderland game from Arsenal, to be honest.
Let me read this one.
And then we've got, next up we have
Tottenham 2, Man United 2.
They left at the very end. Matthias De Ligt steps up, but let's get through it. A dramatic 96th minute header. Spurs have been shaky at the back the whole game. United unbeaten in 5. with the way Spurs have been defending, I expected United to go and wallop this game. And Spurs are a bit like ourselves. The new manager, new style. And nobody seems to be talking about Thomas Frank's style. It's similar to ours. And the start of that game was boring. I'll be honest, I mean, I'm not one of these United fans, or like a lot of Liverpool fans, you know, I don't look through tinted glasses. I say it exactly how it is. If we're poor, we're poor, and if we're not, we're not. And I won't say something just because I support that team. That's not who we are, isn't it now, Caleb? We just say it, you know. Why would you say any different? That defeats the whole purpose of our channel. We're here to talk real, not waffle. And I hate people that do. I hate people that's a lot of the time it's people that haven't got a genuine clue about football. They sit and they waffle, and I'd be sitting there thinking to myself, what are you watching? Well, it happens to me a lot in Old Trafford, I'll be honest with you. You can have a waffle if you want, but let's waffle our way through this first. So 2-2, fair result. We could have nicked it. Lamens and the Lit again have been fantastic. We hope that Sesko's nothing too serious. And yeah, we're all beaten probably. I've got two ways of looking at this game. On the one hand, from where we're coming from last year and how the start we've had to the season, shakiness and all the rest, I should see this as a good result away to Spurs. But then, the other hand, how we've been playing in the last few weeks give me a glimmer of hope, and I was disappointed that we couldn't take the 3 points here. But massive point, and we remain unbeaten, and we remain well on the mixer. It's all down to performance long term here for us, and let's not get ahead of ourselves. Mid-table, I mean, where we finished last year, we shouldn't really be shouting too loud, so it's just slow and steady. West Ham 2, Burnley, West Ham 3, Burnley 2, sorry. Wild game, West Ham's comeback shows serious character. Burnley threw it away later on with sloppy defending, but I mean, Burnley have been not great, but I mean, they're not the old Burnley under Sean Dyche that's going to give everybody a fight. But I mean, well, they probably could have nicked that game against West Ham too, but a decent win for West Ham. Something needed in their house, to be honest, with the turmoil they're coming under. Super Sunday now. This was a game that I was absolutely flabbergasted with the result. Aston Villa 4, Bournemouth 0. I expected Bournemouth to come out here and rattle Villa. The way Bournemouth have been playing from the start of the season, I really expected a lot more. I actually Villa was at home, but I still expected Bournemouth to come there and do the job. So I did. I actually backed Bournemouth, Brentford and Palace. Moving on now to Brentford 3, Eddie Howe and Newcastle 1. This is about the 4th or 5th week now I've been shouting about why the press. Let's get at it. Sky Sports, all your presenters, Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, the presenter in particular that used to be on Blue Peter. All your presenters, all your football panel, all the word press, Talk Sport, everybody that's involved in the radio station and their media centre. Guys, why is nobody talking about Eddie Howe and Newcastle?
Because they're down the league.
Yeah. All I hear is Man United and Liverpool. Slot ribbon. Nobody's talking about Eddie Howe. And I'll tell you why. Because he's English. Simple. There can be no other reason. Is like the media are you only allowed to talk about certain things? Is there like a hidden cap on things that the fans don't see when you are talking? Or can you I hope you are watching Guy and Jimmy Carragher. Roy Keane be as real as he can. Roy Keane's a hero in this house. He's up there with Eric because he's real and he's true. I don't want pre-empted stuff on the TV. I watch it so that I can hear ex-pros that I look up to. Their opinion on the game matters to me. But I mean, I want to know why. Let's really Gabriel Mouth Lahore, Gabriel Bun Lahore. All these boys, Jamie Redknapp, Ali McCush, I love him. I love his commentary. I mean, the whole thing. Match the day, football focus, everything to do with the Premier League. Why aren't we talking about Eddie Howe in Newcastle? Because he's English, that's why. 100%. So yeah, and bear in mind, what did everybody do to Man United after we played Brentford? They laughed at us. Who's laughing now?
Nobody.
Exactly, Keelan.
Wait.
So Palace, no. Brighton, no. I expected Palace to turn Brighton over there, to be honest.
Newcastle's my Nana's team.
Newcastle's Nana's team. But we're on to Palace, 0-0 with Brighton. Stalemate, two sides cancel each other out. Palace at home probably should have been pressing for it a wee bit more. And that takes us to Forest 3, Leeds 1. I mean, regardless of whether Ange got the boot or not and Sean Dyche coming in, the way Leeds have been this year, they're down there with Wolves. They're not going to stay up. It's not happening. I don't care what happens between now and the end of the season. Leeds will be going down. Mark my words. Sean Dyche, great result here, but it wouldn't have mattered if Ange was in. I don't think it would have mattered who was the manager of that Forest side. They just have too much. There's too much decent talent in that Forest squad for Leeds, and that's just the way it is. It happens. It's football. Moving on now, City 3, Liverpool.
No.
On Sunday. Pep marked 1,000 game in style. Folks, Doku was absolutely... Now, Conor Bradley's been playing well, and he actually didn't have a bad game, but Doku was just unplayable. And I guess he's actually finding the end product now. Do you know what this remembered? I don't know how the top footballers didn't touch on this post-match. When they were running it, Daniel Sturridge, player I liked. I'm a United fan, but there's certain players that I really liked growing up and watching the Premier League, even as watching their careers unfold only for injuries. Sturridge, in my opinion, was one of the best anticipators in terms of closing. He was phenomenal at it, and I really, really liked Daniel Sturridge as a player. So yeah, I was surprised him and Roy Keane and Micah Richards didn't touch on this, what I'm about to touch on, right? Geez, remember when Raheem Sterling come from Liverpool to City, and Pep kept talking about it, he wanted better emperor, the dribbling's there, the skill set's there, that is all. When a player has that, they have it. Doesn't matter who. When a player is naturally gifted at dribbling the ball and can make people look silly, that is a gift that cannot be coached. You can practice it, yes, but you cannot put that into a player. You will be able to coach defenders. You will be able to coach like hard workers. You can't coach a gift. A gift is a gift. I hope that makes sense. Doku has the world at his feet in terms of his natural ability. What he is doing now is similar to whenever Pep started to get the best out of Raheem Sterling. So is it the Pep factor? Is he, it's incredible. He was fantastic. Erling Haaland again, he's keeping my fantasy team alive. So yeah.
He's brilliant.
Folks, Slot now, how many of these losses are they going to have before the press start putting a bit of pressure on? Jamie Carragher's still obsessed with Man United right now. Even though we're flying in Liverpool's, one league in the last 30 years. Surely that's not enough for a so-called big club. Surely that's not enough. Hey?
Yep.
Is that enough? One league in the last 30 years.
No.
You alright? Oh, sorry folks, I thought he had his nose off the table. I thought he fell asleep. You alright? So, moving on. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the moment of every week. Folks, did you earn your pack challenge this week?
Yeah.
You had a sleepover?
Yeah.
And where did you have a sleepover at?
My Nana.
At his Nana's house? Were you a good boy?
Yeah.
Are you good at your swimming?
Yeah.
Nana said you were swimming backwards. God's sake, man, I can't even swim forwards. Whoa. Were you good at school all week?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Were you good at school all week?
Yes.
Prove it. OMG! What is it? Stop. So you got star of the week for his class today.
I got to buy the sweeties.
Star of the week. So that confirms. Let's read it out. Presented to Star of the Week this week. Presented to Caleb Proctor. Being a kind friend, always having a positive attitude in school, Caleb tries really hard with his spelling and his numbers every week. Super duper Buster. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Made your bed all week?
Yes.
Been a good boy for mommy all week?
Yes.
Good at training?
Yes.
Good at your matches?
Yes.
Folks, they won again on Saturday. Another goal. This wee man's on fire. But the team's on fire. Isn't that more important?
Aye.
Their team is on fire. That's really, I get a lot of positive vibes watching these lads. They're in their second gear now, up in Solitude. It's just fantastic. So a big shout out to everybody. Martin, Matt, Barry, all the coaches at Sky Blues 2019. Shout out to the Blues. Up the Blues. So, I think you've more than... He has more than earned this pack this week, folks. So, get her open now. I'll hand them up to me and I'll show the boys in the TV. Boys and girls, sorry. Decent player. Vitaly Yangulat. Robin, no, who's this? Harry Wilson, Fulham.
Oh my god.
You got James Garner, Everton. And you got Aberderoobdi.
This one's...
Wow.
Oh my god, the next one's even...
Canary, Beast Mode, Canary. Wow.
The next one's even...
Guys, this pack is Ethan Ampadu and Joe Roden. Guys, this is incredible. He just packed Faustino Asprilla. Any football person like myself, that's massive.
His ball.
I copied that guy's celebration for years as a kid and tried it at senior level and nearly broke my knee. Faustino Asprilla, what a card. I'll have to show you some clips of him, killer. We've got Kevin Shada, we have him. We already have Hallam, unfortunately. Good card, we do, he's in your teams. And who have we got then? Anthony Alanga. Decent pack, kill. Let's run through it again. So, we'll flick them over and we'll go this way. So, number 1, Vitaly Yangulat, or whatever we pronounce him. Harry Wilson. Hope you can see them. This pack, James Garner, ex-Man United player. I'm not even going to try and pronounce him. Tosin Adebayo. This one was massive. Beast Mode. Pro Partnership, Leeds, Roden and Ampadu. I'm going to keep him to the end. Decent, we already have about 3 of him. We have about 3 of Erling Haaland as well. Anthony Alanga, decent card. Guys, check this out. Faustino Asprilla, what a legend at Newcastle. Great side, that Newcastle side. Ginola, Les Ferdinand, all them guys, Gary Speed, God rest his soul.
The copy is...
Tops, a massive shout out to Tops. That's we get all our stuff. We buy them. We don't get promos. No, unfortunately not. If Caleb is a good boy every week, we get a pack of cards. We try and fill the book for him this season, folks.
Wait, you forgot to talk about...
Also, want to touch on one last thing. Portugal versus Ireland last night. The great Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a hero in this house. Caleb has his top on. Number 7, Ronaldo. I've got Republic of Ireland, Roy Keane, Redmond. 2-0 to Republic of Ireland last night in the World Cup qualifiers. That's probably the biggest result in Ireland's recent history. Massive. A big shout out to all the Irish team, all the camp. Even though this man here is Ronaldo in the brain. That's us for this week. Remember, it's an international break. So, over the next few days, you may see another challenge episode dropping this weekend. That's it from me and Caleb. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Folks, one last thing. I posted a short on Tuesday night, and I was in my bed, and I was quite poorly, and it was about the channel having 18,500 views, right, or approaching. Guys, we're over 20,000 views. So from me and Caleb, what do you say, Caleb? A massive thank you to everybody. Remember to share the channel, get it out there. We are building something. Stay with us. We're not just a channel, we're a father-son brand, and we are coming hard down the international break. There will be, I can confirm, there will be another challenge episode dropping. If you haven't seen them, get on them, drop your thoughts. We've had recommendations on challenges from America, our American friends. We've had a new subscriber this week from Finland. It's massive. Early challenge going all over the world.
That's pretty cool.
Johnny Lippman, what a player he was. So our Finnish friends and our American friends and all our friends here in the UK, get your thoughts out there. We will take on board all your ideas for challenge episodes. It's 3 challenges and 1 lesson in every episode, folks. That's us for this week's weekly roundup. Stay safe and keep on.